Before we delve into the symptoms, I want to make it clear that I'm not a doctor, nor do I possess any medical qualifications. If you're experiencing any of these symptoms and feeling concerned, I strongly advise you to seek guidance from a healthcare professional. The symptoms I'm about to discuss are based solely on my own experiences, formed over a 4-year battle with withdrawal. I didn't seek medical assistance or therapy during my recovery. Rather, I relied on exercises and meditation to overcome this challenge. I'm not suggesting that others follow the same path to recovery as I did. Each journey is unique. What I'm sharing here are simply the experiences I encountered while off the medication. Additionally, please note that the symptoms listed are not ranked in any particular order of severity. Each one presents its own challenges. With that said, let's explore these symptoms further. 1. Tinnitus. Tinnitus is the perception of sound in the ears or head that doesn't have an external source. It is commonly described as a ringing, buzzing, hissing, or whistling sound and can vary in intensity and pitch. Tinnitus was never a part of my life until the moment I decided to reclaim control and end my use of the benzodiazepine Xanax. Initially, the ringing was so intense that it felt maddening. It was a constant presence, growing louder in moments of silence. I resorted to using music and television to drown out the high-pitched noise while lying down, but it remained a daily frustration. I eventually resigned myself to the idea that this would be a lifelong companion. Days turned into weeks, weeks into months, and even years passed with sleepless nights spent staring at the ceiling, a routine I grew all too familiar with. Then, after what felt like an eternity of perseverance, one morning, a couple of years later, yes, it took that long, I awoke to silence. Tears welled up in my eyes, though I remained cautious, half expecting the noise to return. But it never did. To those facing similar struggles, keep pushing forward. Your body has an incredible capacity to heal itself. It just requires time and perseverance. 2. Pulsing or vibrating sensations. Experiencing pulsating or vibrating sensations in the body could potentially be a symptom associated with withdrawal from certain substances, including benzodiazepines like Xanax. Benzodiazepine withdrawal can lead to a range of physical and psychological symptoms, and these can vary from person to person. Each morning, if I managed to get any sleep, I'd wake up to a peculiar sensation coursing through my entire body. It was like there was a speaker system embedded within my stomach, pulsating outward to the tips of my fingers and toes, and reaching up to the crown of my head. It wasn't exactly frightening, but it was undeniably strange and worrisome. The sensation consistently occurred upon waking and persisted for about an hour after getting out of bed. To put it mildly, it was far from pleasant. However, I remained focused on winning the battle, staying resolute in my decision to avoid taking the pill again. Over the course of a few months, the sensation gradually diminished. Week by week, it became less intense until one day, it ceased altogether. 3. Panic attacks. Panic attacks during Xanax withdrawal refer to intense episodes of overwhelming anxiety and fear that can occur when an individual is discontinuing or reducing the use of Xanax, alprazolam, which is a benzodiazepine medication commonly prescribed for anxiety and panic disorders. Xanax works by affecting the central nervous system and enhancing the activity of a neurotransmitter called GABA, which has a calming effect. When someone becomes dependent on Xanax and then abruptly stops or reduces the dosage, the brain may experience a sudden decrease in GABA activity. This can lead to a rebound effect, causing heightened anxiety and the manifestation of panic attack symptoms. Panic attacks may include intense fear, a rapid heartbeat, shortness of breath, chest pain, trembling, sweating, and a sense of impending doom. It's crucial to emphasize that Xanax withdrawal should be managed under the guidance of a healthcare professional, as abrupt discontinuation can lead to severe withdrawal symptoms, including potentially dangerous seizures. Tapering off the medication gradually, as recommended by a medical professional, can help minimize the risk of withdrawal symptoms and ensure a safer transition. If you or someone you know is experiencing Xanax withdrawal symptoms, it is important to seek medical assistance promptly. Wow, this was a rough experience. Panic attacks were completely foreign to me before this. I never dealt with anxiety while growing up. Sure, I had those normal jitters that come with facing fears, but nothing out of the ordinary. The first panic attack hit me like a ton of bricks. I was riding shotgun in my friend's car on the way to work when suddenly, it felt like I couldn't catch my breath. My body turned icy cold. My fingers and toes went numb. I distinctly recall telling my friend that something was seriously wrong, that I thought I was dying. My friend rushed me to the nearest hospital, where I was wheeled into the emergency room because my body was too weak to even walk. The doctor checked my vital signs, ran some tests, and then returned about 30 minutes later to inform me that everything seemed fine, attributing it to perhaps just a panic attack. He suggested anxiety medication, which I hesitantly declined. That was back in 2019. For the next 6 months, I battled through 5 to 10 panic attacks daily. I can't quite explain how I endured them, but I knew that if I survived one, I could survive the next. So, I held on to that mindset. Today, panic attacks are thankfully a thing of the past for me. If I manage to overcome them, I'm confident you can too. 4. Loss of appetite. Loss of appetite during withdrawal refers to a reduction or absence of the desire to eat that occurs when an individual is discontinuing or reducing the use of a substance, such as a medication or drug, to which they have become dependent. This symptom can be associated with various withdrawal processes, including those from substances like benzodiazepines, opioids, or other medications. During withdrawal, the body may undergo physiological and psychological changes that can impact appetite. Factors such as nausea, gastrointestinal discomfort, anxiety, depression, or alterations in the brain's reward system can contribute to a diminished desire for food. Additionally, the overall stress on the body during withdrawal may affect normal eating patterns. It's important to note that loss of appetite during withdrawal is a common but temporary symptom for many individuals. However, if severe or prolonged, it may lead to nutritional deficiencies and other health concerns. Seeking guidance from a healthcare professional during withdrawal can help manage symptoms and ensure a safer and more comfortable recovery process. To put it simply, I found it difficult to eat. Initially, I didn't feel hungry and my bathroom visits were infrequent, sometimes only occurring every other day. Recognizing this as unhealthy, I pushed myself to consume food and take daily vitamins to provide my body with the necessary nutrients for healing. Around this time, I began incorporating 5-minute workouts into my routine. These exercises were gentle, not overly strenuous, but enough to stimulate the production of the vital chemicals my body needed. After about a week of consistent daily workouts, sometimes even doing them 2 or 3 times a day, my appetite gradually returned. I regained lost weight and started to look and feel significantly healthier. 5. Blurry vision. Blurred vision during withdrawal refers to a symptom where an individual experiences a decrease in visual clarity, making objects appear indistinct or hazy. This symptom can occur when someone is discontinuing or reducing the use of a substance, such as medications or drugs, to which they have developed dependence. Blurred vision during withdrawal may be attributed to various factors, including changes in blood pressure, alterations in neurotransmitter levels, or the overall stress on the body during the withdrawal process. It can also be related to specific withdrawal symptoms associated with the particular substance, as substances like benzodiazepines, for example, can impact the central nervous system, potentially affecting vision. It's crucial to note that symptoms like blurred vision are often transient and may improve as the withdrawal process progresses. However, if the symptom is severe, persistent, or causes significant distress, seeking medical advice is recommended. A healthcare professional can assess the specific situation, provide guidance on managing symptoms, and ensure a safe and monitored withdrawal process. I grappled with this particular challenge, constantly rubbing my eyes in the hope that it would alleviate the issue, but to no avail. Everything appeared blurry. Similar to my experience with tinnitus, I feared that this might lead to some form of blindness. The thought terrified me, envisioning a life with perpetually impaired vision. Despite the fear, I persisted with my exercises. Each day, after exerting myself, I would lay down, close my eyes, and immerse myself in motivational videos to maintain as much tranquility as possible. Remarkably, this approach proved effective, and after a few months, my vision cleared up like the condensation dissipating on a bathroom mirror after a hot shower. Keep pushing, everyone. Things will improve. There are more symptoms I could discuss, but I've already taken up quite a bit of your time today. I sincerely appreciate you sticking around and watching my video. I truly believe that you have the strength to overcome and triumph in this battle, just as I have. Incorporating short workout and meditation videos into your routine can work wonders for healing both your body and mind, eventually leading to healthier eating habits and peaceful sleep. It's important not to give up, even when the journey feels overwhelming. Recovery may seem distant, but it's closer than you think. Embrace the challenges ahead, for they will only make you stronger. When you emerge from this struggle, you'll find yourself stronger and more resilient than ever before, ready to tackle life's obstacles with newfound courage. It's time to reinvent and reimagine yourself as the best version of you. Feel free to drop a comment below with any advice or questions you may have. I'll do my best to address them based on my own experiences, and if others watching the video have guidance to offer, it would be greatly appreciated. Remember, we're all in this together, and you're not alone. Let these words serve as inspiration to motivate and uplift your spirit, no matter how beaten down you may feel. If you'd like to see more videos like this, please comment and let me know. I'm happy to share the remainder of the symptoms I encountered and continue this journey together.